The Snowman and the Snowdog. Whatever next? Is the Snowman 3 going to be the Snowman and the Snow Tiger? The Snowman and the Snowdog, directed by Hilary Ordus, and is the 2012 sequel to the 1982 British animated masterpiece, The Snowman. And this sequel was made in honour of the original Snowman's 30th anniversary. The Snowman and the Snowdog tells a story taking place literally 30 years after the events of the original film, because where the Snowman was once built has now been far more urbanised and built up as London has grown and expanded, and a young boy and his mama move in with their dog, and the dog tragically passes away just before Christmas, and then under his floorboards, what should the boy discover but the old nose and a hat and scarf that once belonged to the Snowman, of the boy that previously lived there. So he rebuilt the Snowman as well as a snow dog when snow falls on Christmas Eve, and then that night the Snowman, just like in the original, comes to life, as does the snow dog, and he takes the boy on a magical ride to where the other snowmen of the world gather, and the boy gets to experience the magical night that's the Snowman's former builder once did, and as well as get his dog back. A spoiler alert at the end. I can remember when this movie released on Channel 4 Christmas Eve back in 2012. I mean, boy, was it hyped. I mean, and what a way to celebrate the original Snowman's 30th anniversary. And this is technically the only Raymond Briggs sequel. Yes, can you believe none of the other Raymond Briggs animated movies or stories have ever had sequels? Because Raymond Briggs is not a fan of sequels, so he was reluctant to give the makers behind this film the rights to make a sequel to The Snowman. So boy, did they do a lot to convince him to make this movie exist. And overall, when it was released, it's gathered a far more mixed response in comparison to its predecessor. The animation was highly praised, yes, but the critics did criticise and point out the numerous plot similarities to the original and the absence of the We're Walking in the Air song, and I have to wholeheartedly agree with the critics here. The Snowman and the Snowdog is cute, sure, but it doesn't hold a candle to the original. And of the Raymond Briggs animated adaptations, this may be the weakest one, and the only one I wouldn't call a masterpiece. Let's address the biggest elephant in the room. This film feels more like a remake, a shot-for-shot remake of the original Snowman, more than it does a sequel. A kid builds the Snowman, just like in the original. Him and the Snowman take flight, just like in the original. Him and the Snowman meet Santa Claus at a snowman party, just like in the original. And the Snowman melts at the end. You guessed it, just like in the original, copied and pasted. See, it's practically the exact same movie, which is boring and predictable to sit through the same thing again. I still stand by that, and sequels are supposed to continue and progress the story, not redo the same one. I mean, I could see this film was trying to be a beautiful tribute to the original film, but it's banked way too hard on the nostalgia of the original. To make this film different plot-wise from its predecessor, the filmmakers could have given the Snowman a snow girlfriend. Santa didn't even need to be in this movie. They could have gone to somewhere completely different that's not a snowman party, or could have had a female protagonist instead of a male one for a change. But I guess the filmmakers were so focused on the animation, they didn't put enough effort into the story, because the saving grace of this film is, of course, the gorgeous hand-drawn animation. It is as magical as the animation of the original. And I do applaud the filmmakers for not CGIing this sequel, even though some people think the days of traditional animation is over. It isn't. Hand-drawn should never be abandoned, and because you can never beat it. And I also respect this film for remaining a silent film and not making any of the characters talk, because the original Snowman was a silent show don't tell film, and giving this film dialogue would have ruined it. And yes, the Snowdog is a cute new addition. Yes, he of the new additions, yes, he did bring some warmth to the film. So the Snowdog was at least one inspiring original idea this film gave, even if the ending was kind of a cop-out and really goes against the message about death that the original film established. But I'll get to that in a second. But the song for this film, Light the Night by Andy Burroughs, because there's no walking in the air in this one, which is bitterly disappointing. Decent enough. I mean, I don't mind listening to it, but it's no walking in the air, not even close. But the ending of this film, not only does the snowman have to melt again, of course, but also the fact that the Snowdog transforms into a new dog for the boy, a real one. Well, that is not accurate to real life whatsoever. When anybody passes away, I'm afraid they don't come back to life, and the original Snowman maturely portrayed that, because Raymond Briggs intended that film to teach children about death in a real way. But yeah, just having the dog come back to life, that will offend anybody who's lost a dog. I'm somebody that knows what it's like to lose a dog, and also the boy's mum, isn't she going to raise some questions like, how did they just get their dog back magically? So overall, the Snowman and the Snowdog does try to be a big and worthy 30th anniversary of its predecessor, but it tries way too hard to be exactly like the original and replicates it rather than being its own thing. So what we get is a beautifully animated but boring rehash of the original film.
I give the Snowman and the Snowdog 3 stars out of 5. Good movie.
So yeah, I mean, it's that highly unlikely that we'll ever get another Snowman movie, but for what it is, the Snowman duology, that is still a heartwarming and cute one, even if I will never really buy the second one on DVD or Blu-ray, but I will always keep the first one, my DVD of the first one, close every single festive season. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on the Snowman and the Snowdog, and how does it fare in comparison to the original Snowman for you? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time, and stay tuned for more Christmas movie reviews. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.